Hey guys, welcome back to WeWatchedAMovie. I'm Jay, this is Mike, and Friday's it. December 21st, it's over. Yeah. Time over. 40 years of darkness, brimstone raining from the sky, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria!
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah.
The world's gonna end, and in honor of that, in honor of the world being over, because if we're not gonna be here, this fucking list is not gonna matter. We do the top 5 disaster movies of all time. I mean, right. If we leave a little bit of evidence behind, you're gonna like some alien's gonna be like, they're so stupid.
But let's just talk about the end of the world for a second.
Yeah.
Let's just have it.
First off, are you guys serious? Do you guys really believe that the world's gonna end? Because some old ass people said, okay, well our calendar's out. I think the world's gonna end now, and they're like, you know, that's true. You guys know that the Mayas they fucking died before they got the new calendar in. So, you know what? If you guys really, if any of you guys really believe that the end of the world's gonna happen, please send me your bank account information, and I will accept it. In France, they have this mountain in this little village or something. Now, I'm serious. I didn't know all this story, but I read about it. There's this mountain, and it's like an upside down mountain because of an explosion or some shit like that, and. These people, these tourists have been going there, doomsday seekers, to try to find shelter, and it's been enough till the mayor is like, nobody is allowed in here any longer until after December 21st because they feel that this village is going to be saved. Out of all the other people in there, this little group of 176 people, whatever it is, yeah. Because they believe that the fucking mountain has UFOs in the mountain, and that when the end of the world happens, these UFOs are going to whisk them away to a magical world of play. I swear to God, these French people are charging, like, this guy is charging $2,000 a night to stay in his house and $4,000 to stay on his lawn. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So they're just going to sit on lawn chairs and shit and like watch UFOs pop out of the fucking
I just always
mountain.
wonder what the next morning is for those people when they wake up out of their like sleeping bags, you know, and they're like they got their guns stockpiled and their tomato cans over here, and they're like, I've got to look, and they're like, no, Danny, don't, it's too dangerous. He's like, I've got to know, and he like pulls open the latch, and it's like, you know, there's a dog taking a dump like right next to his face, and he's like, is it a zombie dog? Everything's fine.
There's gonna be a lot of people getting their wives beat. He's like, I told you, Charlie, I fucking stole everything. My life is shit.
But then you got the crazy people who are like, no,
yeah,
just kill yourself because it's coming.
Yeah, and remember what a famous quote by a famous man once said, never believe everything that you see on the internet. Abraham Lincoln said that.
What movie would you watch? If you could watch one movie before you died, what would it be?
One movie?
The last movie you can watch before the big rock comes down.
How to Survive a Big Rock Coming Down. So I would probably watch... I'd probably watch Ghostbusters. Like, that would be the last movie that I could ever watch. I'd probably watch Ghostbusters.
I don't know. That's a really loaded question, man. I would have to watch...
Loaded weapon.
I would have to watch something sincere and deep. Something that meant something about human nature.
I know where you're going.
I'd probably watch Lethal Weapon.
I was not going there. I was going to say Care Bears, the movie. I will say one thing, though. If the end of the world does happen on Friday, at least those motherfuckers that survive won't be around to brag. We don't hear about it. So they'll be like, told you guys, fucking idiots.
Yeah, exactly. So who wins at the end of the day? Yeah. We always win.
Yeah, your fucking planet's a cinder crusted. You're sitting there saying, told everybody.
Yeah.
And you have like who are you gonna get? You gotta repopulate. You got one fat ugly girl. You're like, oh shit.
You want some beanie weenies?
You like fucking Benz? Yeah. So that brings us to our list.
Yeah. This is the top 5 end of the world movies. This is not by any means. These movies are not ranked in order of best movie. They're ranked in order of best movie about the end of the world.
So number 5. 2012. I mean, you gotta throw it in there.
I mean, it's gotta be on the list because it's about it. So
it's got John Cusack. So I mean, yeah.
I'm just surprised that John Cusack did this movie.
I can see him doing that. He's actually a really good actor, and I can see, like, it was such a big thing that he got everybody hyped about. He had to jump on. He had to put his nads on that, and he had to tack it on. He's like, I'm gonna get some money.
And this might as well be the Robert Zemeckis top 5 because he directs like every disaster movie. I love disaster movies.
It's not that good of a movie, but as far as special effects, it's really cool. Yeah. I mean, especially on Blu-ray, it's awesome.
It could have been a freaking amazing movie if just for the simple fact if they didn't make everything so unbelievable. Like you're not gonna you're not gonna fly a building through two. Fly a building. How do you fly a building? And you're not going to fly a plane through 2 buildings closing down like 8 times and like sideswipe 6 comets. It's just not going to happen.
You would if you were a super duper pilot.
No.
So yeah, but I mean, I love it. Like the one scene that I always remember from that movie is that little Asian monk, and he sits there and he bangs the gong. He's like, boom. It's like you see this big tidal wave going. He's like, get the fuck off that mountain.
Yeah, he's like, go get the keys.
Number 4. Instead of it being a comet or anything like that, global warming, it's the mist. The government fucks us over again.
I love this movie.
Leave things alone. They experiment with this, I don't know what it is, like this mist, I guess, this foggy shit.
really delved deep there, didn't you?
That's all it was. And then like these monsters come out. It was based on a Stephen King short story, and it was.
Yeah, it's Thomas Jane, man. Thomas Jane is a beast. Thomas Jane should be in more shit. I love him and everything that he does. But the end of this movie, oh my god,
dude, I would.
Oh shit, dude! I was like, no, that didn't happen. That did not just.
I don't even know what you do in that situation. I guess you just, you know, you go get a Happy Meal and think about it.
That's when you're sitting there and you eat your popcorn with whoever you're at. What happens? You're like, you look at the person next to you for validation. You're like, it didn't really, did it? And they're like, it happened. You're like, no. Like
Stephen King, like a lot of his movies get like treated like shit when he goes to Hollywood and they fuck it up. They actually did a really good job with this short story, and they cast it well, and it was told well. I mean, everybody in that movie did a good job.
Yeah, I loved it from start to finish. Oh man, did you hate? I mean, hate
that religious
woman?
Fanatic.
Oh my god, that's like these people. She's like one of those people. What do you call them? That church?
Preachers.
No, that church that like protests like soldiers' funerals.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck! You guys know what we're talking about.
Westboro Baptist.
Westboro Baptist.
Westboro Baptist. That's what I hope happens. I hope a comet comes down and just lands on them.
Just hits
that would
them.
be freaking great. But no, she was like one of those crazy people. Like, oh my god, you hated her so bad.
But she did. She was a great actress.
Yeah, she should have made the movie that much better. And it's just like the effects in that were awesome. At the end, when they actually leave the grocery store and you see all that shit, it's just like, oh.
One of the coolest things about that movie I love is that the fact that when you see creatures coming out of the mist, they don't always show them what they look like. You just see hints of like that big giant motherfucking thing. You want to see it's like, is that a mantis? I want to see that thing. Yeah. Independence Day is number 3.
Will Smith.
You do not be wanting to shoot that green shit at me. If there ever was an end of the world scenario where aliens were coming to invade, I want the guy that played the president to be my president.
Bill Pullman is the shit.
Bill Pullman, I love
Dude, we will not go softly into the night.
Silently.
Silently?
I don't know.
See, I couldn't do it. I'm not Bill Pullman.
I don't know why you go softly. But Bill Pullman is the shit.
His wife dies.
It was really not. I mean, that's such a classic movie. Everybody could get behind that movie. If you don't, get a fucking job.
Remember the VHS had the hologram on the front? And
I love that movie. When I had that, when I like showed you, I think over Cody or my younger brother, I was like, look at this. I was like, my mom got me this VHS tape. Look at this.
And I got it for Christmas that year. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Christmas.
Number 2, yeah, about aliens. I'm an asshole.
Number 2 is, what the fuck is number 2?
Cloverfield.
Cloverfield, everybody. Now, I know this might seem kind of high up on the list, but like we said, the world's ending, so fuck it. We wanted to get fancy. Dude, you remember seeing the trailer for this? Like, it was just like, oh, shit, son.
Nobody knew what it was.
Yeah.
Like, J.J. Abrams is like a genius to keep that shit under wraps.
It's a trailer that's so good and so interesting that it ruins the movie you're watching.
It gave you that atmosphere of, like, phonetic energy going on, and you wanted to see it, but you didn't really know what it was, and you got the fucking Statue of Liberty heads rolling down the street.
Yeah,
I mean, like, damn.
In other disaster movies, as much as I love them, you know that you're watching a movie and you see the actors, you know, you see them and you're watching a movie. In this, where it was that found footage angle and they were so secretive about what was going to happen, it was just a massive scale that you really felt like you were there and you felt like you were in danger. And that movie scared the shit out of me.
I was like, where'd the monster come from? What's the theory? I mean, everybody was just talking about it constantly, which is good. I mean, he made it lasting. That was, and I can't wait for the sequel when they make one.
Oh, no, man. I can't wait.
What the fuck was that thing? Was it like a spider roach? I don't even know what it was.
It was the Seattle Seahawks mascot. It looked like a Seahawk in the face.
Yeah, they still suck. That was good, actually. You sound like a pterodactyl. That brings us to number 1. Now, I know we're going to get hate for this.
Lots of hate.
But it's, like we said, it goes with the whole thing of 2012, the end of the world, and all that kind of shit. Armageddon.
Yeah, Armageddon. It's number 1. I know it's not the best movie on the list. I know it's kind of corny. It's got the whole Michael Bayfield, Ben Affleck, Animal Cracker going up Liv Tyler's skirt.
Where would it go if it hadn't stopped?
I don't know. But it's also got Steve Buscemi in it, guys. It's got a lot of fun actors in it. Bruce Willis is the man in this movie. It's funny. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Actually,
fuck off. I don't care what you think anymore.
Get away.
I'm just gonna be me. You gotta go get this fucking oil rig guy to save the earth, and then it's just like I said again, pure freaking Americana, just
American pie.
America. And honestly, no, it's not a perfect movie. It's got a lot of bad shit about it. It's kind of corny, but guys, with disaster movies, that's kind of what you want, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, America. You want some America. America. That's what you want.
Strategery.
Yeah, and like
there's a lot of other like movies that we wanted to put on the list, but they didn't really fall in the same theme. I mean, The Road, I mean, shit like that.
Oh, there's a whole shitload of stuff that we wanted. 28 Days Later, better movies.
Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. You know the one movie that we like the most and we love it, and I know a lot of people hate that movie, is The Postman.
Oh, I love that movie, dude.
It's the only movie that makes you want to feel like a mailman.
If we named this list appropriately, what the list would actually be called is top 5 movies that remind us about what everybody says is going to happen in a couple days. And that's really what this list is. So that's why some of those movies didn't make it. Guys, get your beanie weenies, get in your basements. It's about to happen. You know, you just be sitting there like, here it comes, honey. Here it comes. You got the kid ready? And it's just like quiet. And then he's like, it's coming.
It's End of the World.
Yeah, what's your top 5 list, guys? What's your favorite disaster movie or end of the world movie? What do you think about this whole 2012 shit?
What do you think about Steven Tyler's song?
And what's the last movie you would watch if it was the last day on Earth? What would it be?
I'm gonna stay by Ghostbusters, but Care Bear the movie could be up there.
Why do you gotta be obsessed with Care Bears all the time, man? And we'll see you never again.
See you guys. Bye. Make sure you get on that space station.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.